Right, so recently I started a survival Minecraft world, invited a friend, made a base, made some pretty good progress, only to find out that it's haunted. Right, so I don't know if I'm gonna make this video public or not, but I do know that I'm gonna make a documentation out of this, so guess it's gonna be made anyway. Alright, so the first thing I wanna show you is I started making a mine down here. I made a base and made a staircase, and I made a mine all the way down. And as I was mining, I found a mine that went all the way down, like really, really deep down, and it even had a room in it with a lectern in it. And I was really confused, like what? And the weird thing is, when I got out of the thing, when I got out of my mine to put the stuff into my chest, it's closed. Look at this. Look at this. What could possibly be making this happen? Can you go around it? Is this a chunk thing? Like, is it because it's like a chunk error? But I guess the infinite cobblestone is nice. But yeah, that's a thing. No, I don't. It's on. When I went down the mines, it is like a dream. I can't entirely remember it, but it is vivid. But I knew it was real because look, wait, I'll show you. Maps. I didn't make these maps. I found these maps in item frames in this room, and especially this book. Open it though, and it just glitched and blacked out, I think. I don't know. But yeah, see, you can't. Oh, that's the thing. So, 23 is confusing in the minds of humans. They hold for themselves kings of destruction. What? Whatever that is. What? No. TSF. Okay, so. Well, that's a new thing, I guess. And I got this book from the lectern, in that very room. And that's why I started digging into this, because weird things are going on in my world already. Hello, good day. Weird things are going on in my world already. Now, this. And I don't. It's. I mean, I wouldn't believe it at first, but then again, it didn't feel all that real. It almost as if in the moment I was experiencing going down that mine, it's just all vivid, and I could have mistook it for a dream. But here are these books. Here's the book. You might be thinking, where do the ancient books come into this? And I'll get to that in a second. But let me tell you, the first thing I did after this was, I looked up the weird anomalies that could happen in Minecraft, and I researched certain Minecraft investigations on YouTube, probably put them on screen. But what I think is, that mine down there was actually a part of some other player's world, and the lectern in the book belonged to that player, and maybe what was inside was some sort of poem made by them. But I can't seem to figure out how mine and book and the item frames in the map got in there. And this theory might be terrible because, firstly, the maps are of the surrounding area where I live. But now, uh, the author of the book is signed as TSF. But this TSF reminds me of something because my brother once studied about TSF in his occult studies. And the other day, he was able to get me a book on TSF. And though I haven't read it completely, it has certainly helped me a lot. Okay, so I have this book with me here, and I'm gonna be constantly recording this world because I never know when something weird's gonna happen, and whenever I can, I just record it. So, yeah, this book it really has a lot of, how do you say it? It really has a lot of depth in it. I haven't read all of it, and I hope to finish it by the end of the week, but maybe I don't know. Right, so I don't expect you guys to believe in Herobrine or whatever, but I know what I saw. I know there's something up in my world, and I know I'm gonna dig deeper into it because I need to know. And one of my only clues is the TSF thing, that and the weird chunk thing, and I'm also looking into that as well. So I'm just going into this live. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna read the book for a bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here. Fine. I'll be back. I won't pause the recording out. You can see if anything weird's going on, and I'll be back if once reading it. Right, so I have the book here. Um, my brother did explain to me a bit about what exactly the TSF is, and well, firstly, he warned me don't get into weird, dark places of this because it kind of ties into witchcraft and other parts of the occult, but I'm sure I won't get into those things. He did tell me a couple things first, so thanks to him, I know some things. Firstly, so TSF is an energy that exists everywhere across the world, in small and large amounts, and has existed for a really, really long time. So I read a bit on this. What exactly is TS and what does it do? So I got to the important part where it concerns my world, and the important part is the. It's called. Let me read this again. As my brother said, these things are like certain events and things can occur. These are called manifestations, as he calls it. What it basically does is it tampers with the surrounding TSF, like in an area, I think, if I understand correctly. It tampers around with the surrounding TSF and makes it so that something else comes out of nowhere. I don't know completely how it works. Yeah, let me just read this more. I've been reading again about the TSF thing, and well, firstly, what I need to do right now is find the source of the TSF. Uh, what I need to do right now is find the source of TSF because there has to be something in the world or somewhere else. Because speaking of somewhere else, weird things have been going on my computer as well. And now I come back and this is here. First the mine, weird stuff is going on in the mine. Now this random hole is here. Like, what is this supposed to mean? So another thing is, the last time something weird also happened, it was around this house because there was a sign here that told me to go to that hill. And now it's gone since then. I don't know if Alex put it there or maybe he didn't tell me. I don't know, but that's also weird. So it tells me it's not exactly one location. Firstly, it's next to my house, and secondly, it's next to the mine. I think this will be all for this video. I'm sorry if the video is really confusing. Trust me, it was pretty confusing for me too. And I don't plan to disclose the entire my Minecraft world is haunted to my brother. Even though he may know a lot more about TSF and could help, I'll just ask him a bit more subtly about it then. So if any of you here have even a little bit of new info about TSF or even the chunk errors that I could use to solve this problem, please do let me know. I would very much appreciate it. So thank you for watching. Please comment down what you think about this and I'll probably upload another video once I dig a little more deeper into this.